What if your most vivid memories were nothing but illusions? Welcome to the bizarre world of the Mandela Effect, where thousands of people share identical false memories, challenging everything we thought we knew about reality. In this mind-bending journey, we'll explore how our brains can deceive us on a massive scale, and dive into theories that blur the lines between science fiction and cutting-edge physics. But brace yourself, because by the end of this video, you might question whether your own memories can be trusted at all. This strange phenomenon, where large groups of people share the same false memories, is known as the Mandela Effect. It makes us question the reliability of our own minds. Join me as we explore the intriguing world of the Mandela Effect and unravel the science behind these collective memory lapses. The term Mandela Effect was coined by paranormal researcher Fiona Broome. She used it to describe the widespread yet inaccurate memory of Nelson Mandela, dying in prison in the 1980s. In reality, Mandela was released from prison in 1990. He passed away in 2013. This case highlighted a peculiar phenomenon. Many people seem to share the same false memory. This was not an isolated incident. Since then, numerous other examples of the Mandela Effect have surfaced. These shared false memories often center around pop culture, product branding, and historical events. The widespread nature of these false recollections raises intriguing questions about the nature of memory. How can so many people remember something differently from how it actually occurred? The Mandela Effect extends its tendrils into various corners of our collective memory, creating a fascinating gallery of false memories that many of us share. One of the most famous examples involves Darth Vader's iconic line in Star Wars Episode 5, "The Empire Strikes Back." This line has become a cornerstone of pop culture. Many people distinctly recall Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." This misquote has been referenced in countless movies, TV shows, and conversations. However, the actual line is, "No, I am your father." This subtle difference has led to widespread confusion and debate among fans. Another popular example is the Monopoly Man's monocle. Many people are convinced that the character wears a monocle, adding to his wealthy persona. Despite many people remembering him sporting a monocle, the iconic board game character has never worn one. This false memory persists, even among avid board game enthusiasts. The Fruit of the Loom logo is another frequent target of the Mandela Effect. Many people vividly recall a cornucopia behind the fruit, symbolizing abundance. However, this detail has never existed in any version of the logo. The power of collective memory can be surprisingly deceptive. Children's book series are not immune either, with many misremembering the name as the Berenstain Bears instead of the correct The Berenstain Bears. This small change in spelling has caused significant confusion. These examples, while seemingly trivial, highlight the pervasiveness of the Mandela Effect. They show how our brains can create and reinforce false memories over time. They demonstrate how easily our minds can be tricked into remembering things differently from reality. This phenomenon challenges our understanding of memory and reality, urging us to question what we believe to be true. To understand the Mandela Effect, we must first understand how memory works. Memory is not like a video recording that perfectly captures and replays events. Instead, it is a reconstructive process. Every time we recall a memory, we are essentially piecing it back together. This makes it susceptible to alterations and distortions. Several factors can contribute to these memory errors. One is the concept of false memories. These are memories of events that never actually happened. They can be implanted through suggestion, imagination, or even through the power of repeatedly hearing a story. Another factor is social influence. When we are exposed to information from others, especially if it is repeated or comes from a trusted source, it can influence our own memories. This is particularly true if the information is consistent with our existing beliefs or schemas. Our minds are constantly trying to make sense of the world, and sometimes this means altering our memories to fit a narrative that feels more coherent or familiar. Additionally, the emotional state we are in when forming or recalling a memory can also play a significant role. Emotions can color our memories, making them more vivid or, conversely, more distorted. Stress, happiness, fear, and other emotions can all impact how we remember events. For instance, a stressful situation might make certain details stand out more, while others fade into the background. Understanding these nuances helps us grasp why our memories are not always reliable. The Mandela Effect, where large groups of people remember something differently than how it occurred, is a fascinating example of these memory quirks in action. By recognizing the fallibility of our memories, we can better understand the complexities of the human mind and the ways it can sometimes betray us. So, the next time you find yourself questioning a memory, remember that it might just be your brain's way of trying to make sense of the world. And in that process, it might not always get it right. The imperfect canvas of memory, fading lines and shifting perspectives. Our memories are not static entities. They are dynamic, ever-changing and constantly evolving. They are constantly being reshaped and rewritten, much like a chalkboard that is never fully erased. Over time, the details of a memory can fade, becoming less clear and more fragmented. Our brains may fill in the gaps with information that seems plausible, creating a coherent narrative from incomplete pieces. This is known as confabulation, a fascinating yet often misleading process. It is an unconscious process, happening without our awareness or intention. Our brains try to make sense of incomplete or ambiguous information, striving for a complete picture. Furthermore, our memories are influenced by our biases, beliefs, and expectations, which shape how we recall events. Confirmation bias, for example, leads us to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs, reinforcing our preconceptions. This can distort our memories to align with what we want to believe rather than what actually happened. Similarly, our emotional state can also color our memories, adding another layer of complexity. We tend to remember events more vividly if they were associated with strong emotions, making them stand out in our minds. However, this emotional intensity can also make the memories more prone to distortion, altering the way we perceive past events. As we reflect on our past, it's important to recognize that our memories are not perfect records, but rather evolving stories shaped by many factors. Understanding this can help us approach our recollections with a more critical and compassionate perspective, acknowledging the fluid nature of our minds. A glitch in the matrix? Journeying down the rabbit hole of alternative theories. While psychological explanations provide plausible explanations for the Mandela effect, some attribute it to more unconventional theories. One such theory proposes the existence of parallel universes. It suggests that these shared false memories are glimpses into alternate realities. In these realities, the misremembered details might actually be true. Another theory suggests that we are living in a computer simulation. Proponents argue that the Mandela effect could be a result of glitches in this simulation. These glitches might manifest as alterations to past events or details. While intriguing, these theories lack empirical evidence. They remain in the realm of speculation. The scientific community generally considers them to be pseudoscience. The Mandela effect in the digital age fueling conspiracy theories and online debates. The advent of the internet and social media has amplified the Mandela effect. Online platforms provide a breeding ground for discussions and debates about shared false memories. These platforms allow individuals to connect with others who share their alternate memories. This reinforces their belief in the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect has also become intertwined with conspiracy theories. Some believe it is evidence of government manipulation, hidden agendas, or even time travel. While these theories can be entertaining to consider, they often lack any factual basis. It is important to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The verdict from science unraveling the mysteries of false memories. Despite its popularity, the Mandela effect is not a recognized psychological phenomenon. Scientists generally agree that the psychological explanations discussed earlier provide a more parsimonious and evidence-based explanation for these shared false memories. Numerous studies have demonstrated the fallibility of human memory. These studies show how susceptible it is to suggestion, distortion, and forgetting. Research has shown that false memories can be implanted in laboratory settings. The Lost in the Mall study is a classic example. In this study, participants were presented with false narratives about being lost in a shopping mall as a child. A significant percentage of participants developed false memories of this event, even though it never happened. The Mandela effect, beyond the screen, practical implications and the importance of critical thinking. The Mandela effect, while often viewed as a source of amusement, has real-world implications. It highlights the importance of critical thinking and fact-checking. In the digital age, we are bombarded with information from various sources. It is crucial to evaluate this information carefully. We must not blindly accept everything we read or hear, especially when it comes to matters of importance. The Mandela Effect also has implications for legal proceedings. Eyewitness testimony, often considered a reliable form of evidence, can be flawed. As we have seen, memories can be easily distorted. This raises concerns about the reliability of eyewitness accounts. Navigating the labyrinth of memory, a final word. Our memories are not infallible records of the past. They are malleable, subjective, and prone to error. The Mandela Effect serves as a potent reminder of the limitations of human memory. It highlights the importance of approaching our own recollections with a healthy dose of skepticism. As we navigate the labyrinth of memory, let us remember that our minds are not perfect recording devices. They are intricate instruments capable of both remarkable feats of recall and perplexing errors. By understanding the factors that influence our memories, we can become more discerning consumers of information. We can strive to base our beliefs on evidence rather than on potentially faulty recollections.